Hi everybody, it's me, Jenny, here at Craft Creations, and I am so excited to come to you today and not only share with you more in depth of Sandy's new collection, but get to make a few cards with you guys. So yay! Just please bear with me because we all know I'm not that great with tutorials, but I'm trying. So I just kind of wanted to show you my process and then obviously share these amazing dies and stamps and paper and it's okay. So let's just get into it because I have a feeling this is going to be not that long of a video, but long. So let me show you what I created and then show you what we're going to make. So this is a bag topper. And then let me just pull it out here so I can show you. So this is the bag topper, and these are all of the dies that you get with the bag topper. So you get the bag topper, obviously, then you get 1, 2, 3, 4 amazing things that you can, you know, do with this, or you can add it on and, you know, do it in other places. So it comes with 5 dies total. It's just incredible. So what I did here is I took this heart. It cuts out the hearts, but it cuts into your paper too, if that makes any sense. So that's what I did with this, and then I took my little pearls that I have, and then I outlined the paper. So I'm going to show you the paper collection as soon as we're done. So this is the bag topper. This is also a bow, a die bow that she has, which I will show you because, oh, well, it's actually right here. And then I created this card, and yes, this is in her collection. Oh my gosh, guys, it's just so incredible. And then I did stamp in the inside, and it says life's beautiful because you're in it. And yes, this is a stamp set by Sandy. So I'm going to show you all of this. Just wait. Okay. And then this is the other card that I created. And yes, these words are also in it, this butterfly and this piece right here. So we're going to make all 3 of these, and we're going to do it exactly the way I did it in this. So if this is something that you're interested in, and seeing my process, how I did it, and you know how to use everything, then please stay with me because we are going to do that in just a moment. First, I want to show you the paper collection because I did not show that in my first video, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I think it's just so super special, and I get to share it with you here one-on-one. So these are, a lot of these are cut into already, but so this is called Dainty Dreams, and this is the entire collection. That is what it is called. You will see it. It's Dainty Dreams by Sandy Nagel. So this is the first page, and it is absolutely incredible. Say you had none of this stuff, right? You can fussy cut this out. You guys know it's digital. It's just phenomenal. So you can do a million things with it. So here is one. Now this is the page that I used for the cards and the bag topper, and I got the 2 cards and the bag topper on this one piece of paper, from this one piece of paper. So remember here I showed you I did my pearls and I did the heart. That's because there is a heart right here, and it's done in pearls. So I just thought, well, how cute would it be if I actually did it in pearls? So that's what I did, and I think it came out absolutely adorable. So there's another one here. I love this. Wait till you see, guys. I did a card. I did a couple of cards for each page. So we're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back on and show you all different dies and all different cards and the papers. And this one, oh, love it. I did a slimline card, and I fussy cut this out. Oh, and you guys have to go over to Sandy's YouTube video or YouTube, and I will leave her information in the description bar, of course. And you have to see what she has created with all of this because it is just amazing. But the paper itself, I mean, again, even if you didn't have the stamps and the dies and everything else, you can still create incredible stuff. And then look at this, like, it's just absolutely beautiful. So I am just loving this paper. And then this one, oh, I was gonna do this one first, but I don't know. I saved it because I have to tell you, the way the card came out, and this was the very first card I did. Oh, it is just absolutely stunning. So let's get into what we're here to do today. And yeah, so just so you can see, well, this one isn't torn in two, but here is so far like some scraps and stuff that I have, and I believe, is this the one? No, this is a different one. Never mind. I was going to show you something, but yeah, so these are some scraps that I have left, and this is that one of those pieces, fussy cut, and it's cut off here. But the great thing about this is if you fussy cut and you use this, then you can just put like a decoration here so that you don't even know that that's cut off on the actual paper. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's just, you guys know, you're crafters, you use your imagination and you get through it. All right, so with that, now that we have the paper out of the way, and I believe, yes, this is all that I have left. No, this was from the first one, so I'm lying. This is all I have left from the piece of paper from doing 3 of these, which is amazing, guys. That's pretty cool. And I could probably get another card just out of this one piece, but I didn't want to push it for the video. So yeah, so let's just get into it. So just so you guys know, I like using pre-made cards and envelopes, and what I mean by that is just like the base. So I buy a lot of these from Michaels and stuff, or you know, you can make your own as well. I'm just really bad with the envelopes, so that's really why I cheat here. Well, not cheat, but you know what I mean. So let's just get going because this is so exciting. So let's do the Bagtopper first, okay? So I'm gonna put this paper over here out of the way. All right, so let me show you how I did this. So you get your piece of paper. Oh no, did I put it? Oh, I think I did. Oh, sugar. I did. All right, so you get your the die out, okay? You're going to put it, sorry, we're gonna pretend that this fits just so I can show you. All right, so you're going to take this and you're gonna put it and you're gonna run it through, and then this is gonna come out. Okay, so then what you're going to do is when you have this cut, you're going to take this, you're going to put it on your plate or your platform, whatever you have. And the way I did it is I put it, I think it was this side, yeah. So I just put it like here, like so. And then you take your plate, you run it through, and then when you pull it out and you take it off, then you have this, okay? So this is the Bagtopper. And the other thing that I love about the way she designed this Bagtopper is, if you could see, so you see how there is a line here, like a stitched line, and then on the other side there's a stitched line. So most Bagtoppers, you just take it and you fold it in half and that's your Bagtopper. What I really love about the design on this one is, do you see the little fold here? It's probably like 1/8 of an inch. Maybe not quite, but so basically you fold the one here like this, okay? So you fold it on that line, and then you're gonna take it and you're gonna fold this line on the other side. So it's gonna make, I don't know what you call it, it's not a gusset, but so it makes this part right here. So it's not just like a fold. Does that make any sense? Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not happening. So you know how if you fold it in half, you just get the one fold, that's it. Well, this one, I love that. Not that it gives you a ton of room, but it definitely works to be able to, you know, put it in and then just give you a little wiggle room, let's say, okay? So now it's up to you on how you want to decorate it. So I showed you mine decorated. This one was super simple because you just run it through, you cut out your Bagtopper, then you take it out, and then, like, say if you wanted to do this, you could put this one here, and then you could do it on both sides if you wanted. You could do this side or that side. You just run it through, and then the same with this edge, and then you have the tag. You can do a little tag and hang it off. I didn't do that. So what I did is I took her, she's got a large bow and a small bow. So let me show you those because, oh, they are just beautiful. All right, so the large bow is huge. Not huge, but so this is the small bow right here. The large bow is here, okay? So this is the large one, and then this is the small one, and you get, this is what you get. So you get 18 dies. So you get a large bow, a small bow, a large heart, small heart, large butterfly, small butterfly. And then you get the inlay to make all the pretty yummies with them. So, and what I mean by that are like this part, like the inside, so that it cuts into and just does a beautiful outline. And then here she gave you 2 different ways to tie the bow. Now I didn't use it because for this part, but you can, you know, if it's your die set, you can use it any way you want, but I wanted to keep that out so I could show you. So what I did to make the bow is, again, you put it on your paper, okay? Now, I used this tape, and what this tape is, it's Crafter's Companion low tack tape. You can use washi, you can use, I forget who makes this, but I also have this one, but it's just so big. They didn't have the smaller one, and this is a pain in the butt to try to rip and whatever. So I used this one, and all I did was tape it to my paper, and I do that so it doesn't move around, and you get a perfect cut every time. So you put it through your die cut, and then you take it out. So when you take it out, this is what it looks like. I tried to do all the work first. So what I do, I have my hot glue gun going on the side over here. So the way that I do this is I take a pencil and I make sure that it's like a flat, not flat, but a smooth surface pencil, because I want to get that rounded edge, and I just take it and go like this gently. You don't want to do it too crazy because you don't want to break it or break the piece of paper or rip it. So we're just going to do this and then do this, so you get, you know, the fold that you want, so that when you go to do it, it's not, you know, so crazy. So now we're going to hot glue it together just because it'll be quicker for the video. So that's off to the side here. I'm just going to put a little tiny drop on the one side, and we're going to close it down, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And again, just be, you know, gentle, not too much, because you definitely don't want it, you know, coming out the sides and all that stuff. So we're gonna glue it down best we can, and then we're gonna take this part, and then we're gonna, and see how where I glued it, we're gonna flip it over and glue it onto this right here. So I'm gonna take it and put some hot glue on it. Not a lot, but you know, enough. Oh, sorry. And when you're not paying attention, that's what happens. But it's okay, because we're just gonna glue it right back down here, and it should be fine. Okay, so now that that's glued and put together, yay, so pretty, just like this one. Then I'm gonna take my tweezer here and get this little bit of glue that kind of seeped out. We're gonna pull it off. All right, and then I'm gonna take hot glue on the back of this, and we're gonna glue it onto our Bagtopper, okay? And I want mine right about here. And again, you could put this anywhere you want that you like, but I like it right here. And again, you see how some of that glue seeped out again? So I'm just, sorry guys, I'm just gonna take my tweezer and try to get it off without ripping the paper, because you know that could be difficult. There we go. Okay, and now basically you decorate it any way you want. Now I'm gonna do this off camera so that we're not here forever and a day. Actually, I'm gonna put a little thingy on that. Hold on one second. Just because I can't stand the way it looks so bare. So I'm gonna do another clear one just to make life a little easier from, oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna do the purple. No, I'm not. I'm lying because I can't get, oh, here's a clear one. Yay. Oh, there goes the clear one. I told you guys, I am so bad at tutorials. So anyway, I have this beautiful jar of beads that I got in a Happy Mail years ago. But yeah, so anyway, now we are gonna take, actually I'm gonna put the hot glue directly on this. I think it'll just be easier. So you can hot glue this part, or you can, you know, glue it with just regular glue. I'm using hot glue only for the simple fact that it's on, it's here, and it's a lot quicker. And I don't have to wait for it to dry. And then what you want to do is make sure that you get all of those strings, because there's nothing worse than having such a pretty project and then the strings from the hot glue like make it messy. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So now off camera I will do my pearls, and then probably put, if I have another heart like that, I'll probably put it up here. But I just thought the hearts went together because of the heart here, and it's just pretty and romantic. So there, guys, that is how you make the bag topper, and then you can decorate it any way you like. So there we go. So we have 2 of those. Now the next one we're gonna do is, you know what, let's save that one for last because that has the ribbon and everything. So I am gonna put this to the side because we do not need that right now. Oh, but we need this one. Hold on, I'm lying. Okay, so I don't want to forget about that. This one, do we need this one? No, but I do need the butterfly. Where do we put, oh, it's over here. I'm telling you guys, I am a hot mess. All right, so for this one we need quite a few things. So we're gonna need this die, the Forever Friends, and then the butterfly. So the butterfly is in this kit as well. There's the big one and the little one, but the little one's out here. I will show you. It should be out here. Yes. And then this. And this I wanted to show you. And then, oh, the words. So the words are, and then just so you know too, this die you get both of these. So you get this one, which is the inside. No, this one, which is the outside one, and then this one, which is the inside one. But we'll go over that and I'll show you. So for the words, you get 10 dies, and it's just because you got this, hey bestie, missing you, and friends forever. So for this card, we're gonna do friends forever, and we're going to use this, I'm sorry, this die and the butterfly die along with the word dies, okay? So we have our card base, we have our envelope. I only need the card base right now. So what you're going to do for the card is you are going to first cut out the butterfly. So once again, I did the butterfly and then the Forever Friends right here. So you put your words on it, you put your butterfly, you put it in, you make your sandwich, you run it through, and then presto, this is what you have. So you get your butterfly and then you get your words. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in here what I did was for the forever, I put the shadow piece in the back, and then I switched it. I put the mirrored piece in the back and the shadow piece on the front. I don't know that I like this, so I might do it this way on the other card. So, but leave me in the comments what you guys prefer. Like, does it matter? I just think the second way kind of got lost. So what I did was I cut out the Forever Friends in the mirror cardstock, and then I cut out the Forever Friends in this cardstock that I cut this out. So those are the pieces there for that. And then the last die that we need is this one. So that one is this. So now, because, and I did this on purpose, so the piece of paper that I used was only the length that you see here. And then obviously it went out a little bit more. Not much, but a little. The reason I did that is because if you can see here, you're not gonna see the whole die. the whole die is longer than the actual card. So what you actually wind up seeing from the die, well, you can't really see it there. It comes out like, I think it stops like right here. So you don't need this. So why waste the paper? I didn't have a bigger piece, but I didn't need it. So you put this in the paper that you want to use, you run it through, and when it comes out, oh, and then again, also use the low tack tape because you want this to stay in position so that your frame around it is consistent on both sides. So you take it out and this is what you have. So again, it didn't cut out the whole thing, but I don't need it because when I use, oh, dear Lord, what did I do with the, oh, here it is. I was wondering why I had two of these. Duh. Okay, so this is the paper from the thing that I cut. So I measured that before I put it on my card. So that's gonna go right here. And then this piece we are going to glue and stick under this paper. And if you notice, if you do this edge to edge, like so, you don't see the part that's not cut correctly. Well, I mean, it's cut correctly, but that's missing. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I told you, I'm really bad at this. So now that we have all of our elements, we have everything cut out that we need. Now remember, this is the actual card that I made. So we're just, making a dupe of that. So let's get to it. And all this is basically gluing. So we're going to glue everything down. But first, I'm sorry guys, give me 1 second. I am stupidly, I don't know why I decided to do this right now. But I was undoing the tape. I don't know, Lord help me. All right, so let's just get going. So what we want to do is we want to tape this. And I do not like, and I cannot stress this enough, I do not like using glue, wet glue, to do cards like this, like put the paper down on top of the card stock. Reason being is that it warps so bad, and it's probably because of the air conditioning and the heat and all the craziness with the temperature. So it, like I said, it warps the paper a lot, and I can't stand that. So like I'll do wet glue if I'm just putting a few embellishments down, or use hot glue if I'm just doing like embellishments, like the little bit that I used on yeah, well, I don't know why I can't speak, on the bow and stuff. But for the most part, I do not like using wet glue for anything else. Like the bigger pieces, definitely I go with tape, but that's just me. That doesn't mean that that's going to happen for everybody, and that this is the way it should be. That's crazy. No. Not at all. So we're going to take the tape backing off, and you want to be careful because you don't want to glue this or tape this right down, because you have to put that other piece under it. So just be aware of that. So place this. Now here, if I wanted to do glue on like certain parts of it, it's not a problem. Oh, I'm leaking. Because it's not gonna, warp those little spots. But I definitely want to put glue down here because we want to keep it. Now the tape will probably grab it, but just in case, we definitely want a little bit of stability, like here and there, and where we can get it. And we don't want to go, not crazy enough, but we want to go fast so that the glue doesn't dry. And like I said, we just want a little bit here and there. So we're going to take this, we're going to make sure that the card opens correctly and that we're going to put it down as evenly as possible. Okay, and then after I have glued everything and the kitchen sink to it, we are going to take this and try to line it up the best we can. And there you go, guys. See how easy that, well, not easy, but you know what I mean. So then you want to push this down, make sure you kind of get in there and get it. Now for this, what I like to do is I like to take, oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Sorry. I like to take my my pinchy one and I put it in the middle, and then I just fold the wing up. So I do that side and this side, because I'm not gluing this whole thing completely down, so that if the recipient wants to lift it up a little, they can. I'm just gluing this part. So I don't know what is going on with my glue bottle, but it's okay. So we're just gonna take that, we're gonna do this little bit, and try not to go too heavy-handed with the glue on mirror cardstock. And if you think you have too much and it might, you know, seep out, just kind of tap it and get rid of the excess so that you don't have that problem. So I'm gonna put this like so, and then I don't know if you guys noticed, yeah, see there's no seepage of the glue, which is fantastic. But for this I did put bling. There are 4 like, I don't know, silver or clear bling here, so that's really awesome. And you could do any colors you want, obviously. So yeah, so we have that, and now we just need to put on the words and we're done, and then you can decorate it any way you want. So this is what I was talking about before. So we have the shadow piece here and then the mirror cardstock. So you just kind of put it down a little. Again, oh, it would help if I had the right words. Oh yeah. All right, so you just kind of move it over and down just a tad, because again, you just want it to be that little bit of a shadow. I know it moved, but that's okay. And then I reversed it here, but I'm not crazy about it, so I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I just think it looks better. But if you don't, I mean, when I make a new one, I can change it. But definitely let me know. Give me your opinion. I would love to hear from you guys in the description box, the comment section. OMG, I don't know what I'm saying. To think and work, I don't know. I didn't realize it would be so darn difficult. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna do forever. And then friends. And again, this is where I don't mind using the wet glue, because you're not using a ton of it. It's not going to be enough where it's going to warp your card no matter what the weather is, because you're using such a minute bit of it. So yeah. So we have that. And then of course, just, you know, tap it down, make sure it's grabbing, you got it. Before you put the words down, like I forgot to take this little thingy out, or it didn't pop out when I did the rest of them, so make sure you do that. This is the forever, so there we go. And again, if you think, even if you're not sure about having enough glue or not having enough glue, it wouldn't hurt to just tap over it just to be safe, so that you don't, because I gotta tell you, if you get glue on a mirrored cardstock, it looks horrible and it is really hard to clean and get off. So just, you know, remember that. So here again, you want it to be like a shadow, so you don't want to go right over, like directly on the top of it. You want to kind of go to the side and down, so that you can see that shadow coming through. So here's where you just want to, and I promise you, if you tap it the way I showed you to, and you do it, you most likely won't have issues with having glue on a part of a paper that you don't want it on. I learned the hard way, and I thought, oh, that's crazy. That's not going to make a difference. And then when I started doing it, I was like, oh wow, because I can't tell you how many cards I ruined, like almost just now when I went right through that hole. So again, you don't have to go like, but just lightly tap and just go over. And actually, well, I wiped it off, but I should have showed you how much I actually had on my hands. And then again, just put it a little over and a little down, and then press down. And there you have a beautiful card, guys. Isn't that so pretty? I mean, I think it's pretty. I don't know about you guys, but... And then this just makes it look so pretty because it's not fully, like, you know, glued down. Obviously, if you mail it, it'll go flatter. But then when you pop it, like, when you get it, you can go like this. So that when it is displayed, it just looks so pretty. I think, anyway, but... So yes, that's our first card, our second project. So yay, so excited. And always don't forget to stamp your card with your name. And if you don't have a stamp, then just write a little something. Or you can even take, like, to be a little bit more professional, take a address label and do like a pretty little tiny stamp of something, and then put, like, just, you know, handwrite your name. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know. To me, that always worked until I got my stamp. And then you can stamp whatever sentiment you want in the middle. Now, what I did with Sandy's stuff is there are some beautiful, beautiful stamps that she has in this collection. And you get 14 dies and 16 stamps. And just this right here. So you get all of that. All of that. So you get the stamp set, which is massive, and look at all the gorgeous things that you get, right? And then you get all of the dies, and I believe you get, like, this is an extra die, that's extra, that's extra, that's extra, is it? Oh no, I'm sorry, there is a die for that. Oh, this one. So this one's is an extra one. But then you have all of these sayings, and it's just, it's such an amazing value for your money, and you get so much with it. Like, even if you didn't want to use these shapes for the stamps, you could just cut them out and not do anything, or color them, or, I mean, whatever. Like, again, the sky is the limit. So what I did is I cut a bunch of the dies out and then stamped them with a bunch of this sayings. So I don't know if I'm going to put one of those in here or if I'm going to stamp it like I did the other card, but I'll figure it out, and then I'll throw it up on Instagram so you guys can see what I actually decided to do if you're interested. So let's do the next card. And this one was so much fun for me because I used ribbon, and this is the last of my ribbon, and I think that's probably why I decided to do this one first. Oh, did you see that fly or bug, wherever the hell it was? Get out of here. So yeah, so that's this one. Let me just show you the card again. So this is the card. I love this, and I don't know if, again, you can see. So on the paper, which I do have right here, it has the picture of the pearls. So this one is a little bit wider than the card that we're doing now. So what I did was I put the real pearls on top of the papered pearls, and I thought that was just a beautiful touch. And then I did 2 pearls here and 1 pearl up there. But again, you can decorate it any way you would like. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tape the back, and then we're gonna cut our ribbon and make sure that we have enough, and we will go from there. I think I just cut the paper. I did. Oh my goodness. Okay. So. All right. So we'll do that. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Everybody enjoy their weekend. It's a holiday weekend, so I'm sure a lot of people are down the shore. Most kids went back to school, but some aren't going back until like the 6th, maybe even the 8th. I'm not sure. I know Jersey's different. Like my brother and my sister-in-law, their kids are already in school. They went to school August 25th was their first day back. That's nuts. So here, we did this one. Where's my Where's my things? Why am I losing everything? I don't know. Alright, so we want to just make sure this is down. And again, make sure that you don't put this all the way down yet because you have to do your ribbon. So let's measure our ribbon. So we want enough that we can do the sides. So that's, so, and you don't want a ton of hangover, but you do want enough, oops, that, oh, I can make one more, yay. Okay, sorry. So now what I do, you don't have to do this, but I just prefer, it just makes me feel a little bit better, is I just take it and burn the ends so that it doesn't fray. And again, it's going to be behind the card anyway, so I don't really know if this step is necessary, but again, it makes me feel better. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so now before I go and tape this down to the card, we're gonna pull this up and then we're gonna secure it really, really well. And then we're gonna have to, I think, maybe even retape it. I don't know. I forget how I did the first one. I love, and I mean absolutely love, the way ribbon and lace look on a card when it's done the right way. Not that mine is the right way, but when it's done the right way and it looks the right way, it is very, very, very pretty. Okay, and then you also want to go around your card, make sure no tape is hanging off. If it is, just kind of fold it back so that you're folding it back into the paper. And then you just want to try and get it as straight as possible. Now this one I did down a little, so, but this one's longer than it is wider, and that one's wider than it is longer, so, you know, whatever you see that you like is what you do. So we're gonna go right about here, and because I have tape on the other side, we're just gonna smush it down. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, now what I should have done is probably done this first and not done all the tape in the back, but you know, I'm not that smart, so here you go. So okay, perfect. I hope that's straight. It's probably not, but it's gonna be what it is. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add another piece of tape over this, like so. It secures that down again. Ugh. And makes me feel a little bit better. And then just to make sure it doesn't come up, we're gonna do one more. All right, I know I went a little crazy with the tape, but this is what I did. So I put it over the ribbon on both sides just to make sure, and then another piece right there so that when we lay it on the actual card, hopefully it doesn't go anywhere, but it shouldn't. This tape is pretty awesome. All right, so we're gonna throw this away. All right, now what did I do with the card? Oh, sugar. Oh, here we go. Okay, so make sure that I did this right. Okay, so I don't want to throw my head into this, so I'm going to try and do this the right way, but the hard way. Okay. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay. So now we're gonna open it and we're gonna rub. And hopefully everything will stick, which I'm sure it will. You don't have to rub too hard. I mean, I like to put a little bit of pressure, especially when I have the ribbon. So that's it. Now, most of you know I cannot tie a bow. Oh, shoot, that's what I need. I could not tie a bow to save my life. So what I did for this one is, I know I cheated and I know it doesn't look like a bow, but basically what I did is I took a piece, actually, let me see if I do it. Well, actually, if I go like this, and then, I don't know if that's gonna be, oh, I don't know. well, let's do it a little bit longer. We'll do it here. Okay, so let's cut that, and then we're gonna burn it. Oh, we're gonna burn it. Now I did use hot glue on this one just to like kind of hear it together, and I did it like I would, like I did that bow, so that the sides were even. So actually, let me try that real quick. Let me put a little bit here. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little bit there. Okay, so basically what I did was I folded one side in and glued it down, and then I took this side, I can't even speak, this side, and glued that down, so I glued it to here. So now what I will do is I will glue this down, and then I'm going to take a piece of this one, and basically I just kind of wrapped it. I'll show you. I love this. Oh, this trim is just absolutely gorgeous, but you don't need a lot. Okay, so I'm going to take a small piece like so, and just give me a second, guys, because if I don't put this back together now, I probably am going to forget. Alright, I'm going to actually fold this back so that I can put it together. Oh, no. Okay. So, oh, I think I cut that too big. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is again burn the edges, and then, yeah, that's way too long. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. Can I do that? Yes. Okay. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there are hearts that go in the middle. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like more than a half of the fifth one. It's beautiful. Like you can see it here. I'm sure it's very hard to see in the camera, but all right. So we just want to do just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Oh, that stinks. All right, so we're gonna put some glue this way, like so. Sorry guys, sorry, I hope you can see me. So I put a thing of glue there. I hope that's centered somewhat. And then we're just gonna do it like so. Oh man, I did this too short. Son of a gun. And then like so. And I'm gonna put a little glue in here just to make sure it holds it. And it already broke off. Of course it did. Alright, there we go. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do, look at how pretty, right? It's such a fake bow, but you know it works. I'm gonna put glue here and then glue it down. So give me a second. And I put a lot by where that edge is so that hopefully it doesn't come off. And then I'm gonna push down and pray. And there you go, my friends. So now I just have to do the Hey Bestie, and we're almost done. Yay! Okay, guys, I hope that you're okay with me and these tutorials. If they're horrible, just bear with me. I am honestly doing my best, and I will get better. The more practice I have, the better I will get. What is going on with this glue? Okay. Oh, and if you're wondering what kind of glue I use, this is actually, oh, not the dragon. It's not Barely Art. It's the other one that people went crazy for a couple years ago. Oh dear Lord, what the hell is that? Reptile? Oh, this. It's this. I just put it in this bottle because it's a heck of a lot easier. And again, you want to tap to make sure, because it's the mirror glue. And also when you go to push it down, make sure you don't have glue on your hands, because I've done that too before and have completely messed up my project. So you just want to be careful at all times. Alrighty, so sorry, I'm just gluing this. I know in spots in this one I'm gonna have to tap it, so I keep that in mind and just do it. Alright. Okay, and then, hey bestie, how you doing? And then here, what I did was I took foam tape. Where's my foam tape? And I used that on the back just to give it some dimension, stand it up, you know, all that happy stuff. So let's go this way and make sure. So what I do is I just pull a strip and I use it until I can't use it anymore. So I just butted that up to the back of there. Now we are going to cut that and do another one. I want to try and get it close, but it doesn't have to be super close. What you really want is to make sure, and I'll show you what I mean in a second, make sure that you get like the highs and the low points. So that would be here, you know what I'm saying? So for me, the best way to do this was to, yeah, see how that fits right in there? And then try to kind of turn it up. And then cut it from the front so that you can see what you're doing. And again, you want to put as much as you can. So here I'm just gonna cut it because it's kind of crazy not to. And then do the same thing here. Now on this, I could probably do two. Yeah, and I probably should. Just because it'll hold it. So let's do that. And then do this side because you want to have that support. Shoot. Where you can get it. And then you can either save that small piece or you can find a place to put it. So I think I'm just going to find a place to put it and put it right in there. And it fits. Voila. Alright, folks. So then, yeah, sit here and just take all the backings off. Now, some people like to put glue on top of this too. Me, not so much. I mean, yeah, not on cards. I really, I mean, to tell you that I do that maybe once in a great while, depending on what I'm sticking down. But for something like this, no, I would probably just do exactly what I'm doing. All right, so get rid of that. And then we're going to put this right at the top. You still, well, for me, I wanted to see the flowers. And there you go. So now you have this, and then you have this, and then you can put whatever you want on the inside. You could put a mat down and then stamp. You can, whatever. It is yours to decorate. Now, I will probably do the same exact thing that I did here, because I might give these away. So this way the person who receives it will have 2 of each card and then 2 bag toppers. And the bag toppers are so sweet. I don't know if I showed you this, but this is the finished one. And this is how it would look. So it's just saying this was the bag of goodies I was giving away. And then look at how sweet, right? Now, I like my bag toppers to match what's inside here, so this wouldn't be it, but or if I would just, you know what I'm saying, or put a piece of paper in there or something, you know, something like that. But I think these are adorable. Her dies are so well made. The quality is incredible. I mean, she really made such a beautiful collection. The Digi collection is stunning. The dies, the stamps, everything works beautifully. I have used everything so far, and I have yet to be disappointed or even just this. I mean, it has just been amazing. So a huge thank you to Sandy for allowing me to be a part of this. And just, I am having a blast playing with her stuff. So all links and everything will be in the description bar below. So if you have any questions, anything, please do not hesitate to ask me. If I don't know the answer, I promise you I will get it for you. And yeah, and I will be back very soon with another tutorial. So yay, we can create again together. So I love you all. I hope you're all doing fantastic, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys, take care.